Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. Today is Sunday the 10th of December 2023 and we're looking at this Acid Rain World Marine Waterstrider. Now, I really want to show this with Marines, but I've got no Marines here, and the new Marine Corporal or Sergeant, I forget, they've not sent to me yet. It's like, ugh. Anyway, let's get a look at the box. Lovely artwork on the front. It says action figure not included, even though this is FAV, figure and vehicle, but at least they're now saying action figure not included. Does look pretty cool, like this since I saw it. Not much else in the box. The back, we can see what it looks like here. See some of the sections there. And I believe there are instructions for attaching it to an Ankylo. The Marine one obviously will look better because it's green and green. So it says it includes the Strider machine gun, another machine gun tripod, a spade grip, and a PB shield. Not sure what a PB shield is. Does look pretty cool. Okay, let me unbox this, set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here it is set up. It does look really nice, I have to say. It looks a bit strange, like it's missing a couple of bits because it's, but it's got multi-functions, hence why it's like that. But before we get a close look at that and accessories, we're going to do the prize draw for my Patreons for the Planet Green Valley EFSA Security Forces Military Robot. Prize draw is now. Okay, let's see who's going to win the Planet Green Valley Military Robot. News Wheel of Names. I've already stuck the names of the patrons in there multiple times for people depending on what membership tier they have. All I've got to do is press that center button and see who will win the military robot. You can see it on the right of your screen now. Very, very cool Planet Green Valley military robot. I'll put a link in the top right if you want to click and see that review. Okay, let's press the center and let's see which patron's going to be lucky and win this military robot. Okay, here we go. So exciting. And the winner is going to be Macintosh Dean. Well done, Dean McIntosh, I guess your name is. I'll be contacting you in Patreons. We'll get your details and then we'll get this sent off to you. Also, if you're not a patron yet, please consider joining because there'll be another prize draw coming soon for 3 very exciting action figures. Okay, very, very cool. Let's get back into the review. Congratulations to the winner. Now let's get a look at this and the accessories. Okay, so first up we get this gun here. We've seen already. It does have a little pin that pulls down and that can plug into your tripod there. It's a handle on a ball. It's a drilled barrel, and we know that take out the magazine, you can see the little bullet inside. The bullet's not painted. You want to add a little bit of paint yourself to that and make it look a bit nice. Not that you're going to look at that very often. Okay, the other big machine gun here, this handle I had to attach myself. It comes loose, still not in properly. And you've got another handle on the ball, and again you can take out this. You can take out the ammo drum here. Is it a drum the right word? Trust me, you can take it out, I promise you that. You also have a pull down pin there, which again can plug into your tripod if you want. And now I'm determined not to be beaten by this. There we go. You can pull out this and you can put it back in again. Seen that before. We've seen these barriers before several times. Very cool. Lots of different combinations you can do. They can go like this. They can link together here. They can link together in other ways too, such as like this if you wanted to. Not sure why you'd wanted to as well, and so on and so on. Got a nice weathered feel, like a really textured paint on there, which is pretty cool. The the camouflage is quite nice. Also can push together this way, straight together. You push harder to connect them. And then we have the actual Waterstrider here. So we can see that it's got legs. The legs do go together. I'm not sure they move any further apart than that. Not getting any movement on there. They might do. Got the double guns there, which look nice. You can see better from that angle, perhaps. Controls are pretty cool. A little seat there for the guy to go in. He's got a little bit of armor, not a lot. There's had the Marine logo on the armored leg parts there. Now, that's just one mode. There are other modes too. So I'm going to have a look and see if I can set up the other mode. But that looks really tough to do because I need to open up these outwards. And I reckon that's be really, really stiff. Okay, I'm going to give that a go off camera because it'll take me a long time, I'm sure. Again, I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, that was quite stiff. I was a bit worried I was going to snap something, but they did do it in the end, as you can see. I think I prefer it like that. It does look really quite cool. And I've put the legs a bit longer and straighter. So, nice sort of look at that again. We look at articulation. See, there's nothing. The guns do go up and down. It does turn, but it turns from the base here. The guns, as we saw, go out and in like this. Then when they're here, I don't know how I'm going to click back in again. Oh, they're quite stiff. Okay, clicked in. The legs they don't get in and out. They have a joint here, a joint here. There's a joint on the armor, and then the toes I've put straight again. But this goes back, and these two come forwards. And that's pretty much it. To fold it up, just make sure everything's straight. You can push back in. And then if everything's done rightly, he says, there we go. Oh, so stiff. You see that it fits together quite nicely. Okay, now I told a lie earlier. I do have the marine Ankylos, not the other Ankylos that I have. So I think this is going to look really cool when I've got this all sorted out and matched up with my Ankylos. So I'm going to do that now. So again, I'll be back in an instant, so I will see you in a moment. And look at that. That is just fantastic. Now, I think this is going to be in the top, in this setup with the Strider and the Ankylo, this is going to be in the top 5, maybe top 3. I'd say top 5 1/18 scale vehicles ever made. I just think it's a fantastic combination. Now, I'm giving it very high praise there. I think it looks great. You see that I've put the guns in the outwards setting again. If I want, I can obviously fold them back in. I wanted this sort of a something like that. Clicking back together. It does turn from the base, as you can see. But it's super stiff to turn from the base. I'm kind of scared of breaking it. The actual door, you have to unfold, then close, just to hide all the mechanism. But it does go together very nicely indeed. And having marine and marine, that just looks really top notch. You know, the Ankylos are fantastic. Some people say they're a little bit undersized, and I do see that. But I think they've hit a great balance point between size and practicality stroke cost. Because much bigger, and that's going to cost a lot more. But as it is, it's really quite cool. You can still open up the top. If I didn't close it, I didn't link it too tightly, which I think I probably did. No, otherwise I could still open up the top if I wanted to, and I could still look inside, but I've actually linked that a bit too tightly. I'd have to take it off, unlink that, and then push it back down again. Very, very cool indeed. That just looks amazing. I think if you've got an Ankylo, this is a must-have, especially if you've got a marine Ankylo. I think they'll do other versions too, because it makes absolute sense to do it if you've got other Ankylos as well. I still got the Sand Ankylo up. I'll be tempted to that. And do I get the other one? Oh, you see, it's just money and space. That's my issues at the moment. Very, very cool. Didn't show any figures with it. I will use a couple of figures to show you, but let's use my Annex 2179 Android first of all. You know, she will fit in there perfectly well standing up. And if I were to sit her down, because there's a small seat there, her feet are banging against what I see. Get them down a bit more. There. She can sit down, she can hold the handles perfectly well, and she can control the gun as well. Some of your figures might struggle with sitting down. If I got an Acid Rain World Marine Sentinel with my 4-knife Fade head, he would struggle because he's a bit bulkier, but he still gets the articulation he needs. I believe. Let's have a quick try and see. I won't take his gun off just now. See if he's a bit too... No, I will take his gun off. He's got that shield. Let's have a quick look. Put the arm out the way backwards. He's just a tad too bulky, but this is not made for his faction anyway, so that is no problem. What a great release. What well-engineered toy. Fits so together. Fits together so well and looks so great. The Ankylo, for me, this is a fantastic release. You put the trailer on the back, you got other things. You can have yourself a great convoy. Great for your photos, great for just your enjoyment, and even great for playing with too. Great job by Kit Lau, Toys Alliance, Acid Rain World. Highly recommended, particularly if you've got an Ankylo already. If you've not got an Ankylo, do get an Ankylo because they're just amazing toys. I'll put a link in the top right for that video as well if you've not seen that yet. Really, really happy with this. Again, I can't stop praising it. I just think it's just, especially when it's with the Ankylo, it just looks amazing. Last thing to quickly check out, do all the colours match? Not quite. The greens are slightly different, and that's a bit different there. But you know what? It's camouflage. You're not going to have exactly the same, so that's okay. But fantastic. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm going to be signing out, saying stay happy, keep collecting. Check out the Patreon, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye bye.